Hey. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Is this like I canned, but in a different language? This is like I can in Spanish. No. Okay. Okay. This kind of ease. Okay. We're gonna switch to the game so you guys can see the game now.
Memory's a terrible thing. Don't worry, I'll be the last thing you remember.
We're going to do beautiful things together. Introducing your champion.
Goes on like after. Oh, 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 oh.
Enemy landed near me. Just can't resist me, can they? Shattered an enemy shield. Enemy down.
Enemies drop down near me.
Smell that? First blood.
Damn it! That hurt. Enemy here.
Whoa, sick death, dude.
Okay, so I guess they're just gonna leave.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
And it isn't me. Kill the skin suit.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Saving a safe space. Wow, I look so weird here. So now
Ring closing.
it's a big change. Need to leave my mind. It's not the same anymore. My face is simple before.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big change in that.
It's just hard to ignore. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same anymore. Not the same, but
Reloading.
just wanna hit the hay. Another way. But I do.
Reloading. That was the. I've chosen an upgrade.
It's not the same anymore. If it's simple before, be happy, of course. Now it's just hard to ignore. It's not the same anymore.
Extended stopper mag here. Level 3.
Be my shield, skinbag. I'm healing.
Rest is enough.
Don't go thinking I owe you.
Zach has been beat up, cry.
Got an extended energy mag right here.
Notice the guys when I was someone else to be so happy. Oh, I thought it was happy. Hell.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
I didn't need to get help.
Last one down and a go.
Do
To be tired.
I do? Me or anyone else. It's not the same. It's not the same. Not the same anymore.
Open up shop and.
Hi, Layla.
Mama's got a brand new
Must go. Me responding 4 minutes later because I don't have my chat open.
You're welcome.
You're mad. You're mad.
Indicator coming down.
Better. Girl, I need to drink more water or something because I woke up with the most dry fucking throat. Like, it's bad. And I napped and I had food. I was drinking water. I've been drinking like water, but for some reason my throat was just so fucking dry.
We've got a long way to go and a minute to do it.
And like I didn't eat anything that was like dry or anything. Like I ate sushi before I went to sleep. So does sushi dry out your mouth? Like what's going on?
Rings far. 45 seconds.
Here's your birthday present. Backpack here. Level 2. Shield battery battery here.
You wanna fly?
Saved in a safe space. Wow, you look so. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
This is something to celebrate.
It's a big change.
Warning. Ring closing.
Leave my mouth. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Jump drive in position.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. In a big way. Mm-mm.
Care package
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
being delivered.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
Simple before,
Busted loader.
happy of course. Now it's just hard to ignore. It's not the same anymore.
Shield battery here.
Rest easy now. My ultimate's charged.
I'll take more than this from you.
Ooh. Just wanna hit the hay.
Come get your birthday present. Over here. Got a mobile
What I do.
Jump drive in position.
Lifeline, come grab this,
Level 4.
or I'll bring it to you.
keeping my eyes on that spot.
Take this.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Aren't you sweet? Thank you.
Replicator.
Replicator incoming. Cracked an enemy shield.
Oh my god.
Down. Target here.
Girl, what is this? Wish we didn't need to get help, but I do. But I do. What did we just complete? Oh, thank the teammate. Okay. We need to do 2 finishers. Marksman weapons. Okay, this one's gonna be the challenge, I think, because I can't re-roll these. It's not the same. It's not the same. My many. Oh, I want this skin so bad. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Like I promise. Like we're so gonna get there. Like, girl, why they got their IG linked? Girl, what? Like, girl, they're using this as a fucking dating app. Damn. I want to go out tonight. I think I'm gonna go out tonight. I might not. I don't know. I might stream when I come back. I want to go out so bad.
Los Ultra!
Cracked an enemy shield.
Oh my god, I got Kesha.
Recharging my shields.
Shot fire in the tree. Reloading. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Reload! I downed a hostile. First blood. Cracked a bad dude shield. I took an enemy's life. Down that one. Reloading.
Target there. 1 minute until the ring closes, and everything here is gone for good. Watch out, enemy there. Cracked an enemy shield. A new level. An upgrade is a fitting reward.
Guys, but I'm a Kesha stan, I promise. I love Kesha.
Thank you.
Hold on, I need to heal. We've got 30 seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Gratitude is graced. Must go faster.
Hold on, I need to heal. Ten seconds until the ring closes. Grab what you need and let's go. Shops open for business.
Don't cut out.
Real. Mama's got a brand new bag. Nice choice. You've got good taste.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader.
Being delivered.
Not for long, pal. Care package on high. I'm raising an evac tower. Care package over there. Let's get on. Care package over there. Let's get on that. Let's go that way.
I see someone over there. Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Taking fire.
Charging up my shield.
Jump right into the smoke. Reloading.
Charging up my shields. Taking a moment.
This way. Let's go. Enemy right here. Fire! I cracked an enemy shield. Recharging my shields.
Rápido. Thrown the arc stars. Frag grenade set. Throwing thermite grenade.
Taking fire.
Frag grenade taking fire.
Target down. I cracked an enemy shield.
Contact with enemy.
Enemy dropped.
It's go time.
This isn't the time.
Super low, behind healing.
Here.
Shot at. Yo, cracked an enemy. Reloading. Ooh, nailed that whole squad.
I've
Can't believe I'm
leveled up.
standing still.
An upgrade
You're
awaits.
lucky, I like you.
Upgrade chosen. If only I could have taken both.
Your time is not over yet. Throwing jump pad. Charging on my shields. Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like you. Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Recharging shields.
Taking fire. Falling.
Using jump drive. Hold on, I need to heal.
Hostile right here.
I'm gonna craft your banners.
Tossing jump drive.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator incoming.
New kill leader appointed.
Activating jump drive. "45 seconds. Plenty of time to find something valuable." Lovely idea. Only 30 seconds left. I'd better be smart with it. I looted our teammate's banner. Shop's open for business. "10 seconds to get to the ring." My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Throwing Deploying jump drive.
Attention. Delivery package.
What the rocks? It's faster, faster, faster! Contact with hostile. Contact with hostile.
Firing. Reloading. I cracked the enemy shield. Reloading.
Grenade out!
I'm down.
Arcstar!
Beginning ring countdown.
New ring is distant.
That's so annoying.
Replicator being delivered.
Combined, I have more damage than both of them combined.
We got a minute and the ring's right there. Focus. Dropship appearing. Got an enemy out there. Betting the enemy.
Oh my god.
I'm taking fire. Care package over there. Let's get on that. Recharging my shields. A new level. My stars.
Gr-
But alive. Got the banner. Should head to the beacon. Hitting the eject button.
I did kind of flop with the lifeline though. She kind of ate me up.
Attention. Delivery care package.
Faster, faster, faster. Care package over there. Let's get on that. Frag out.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Got the banner. Should head to the beacon.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicators on the way, amigos.
You're just gonna have to risk it if you're gonna res. Why is he going so slow? Just fucking risk it. Girl, this...
Hit the ejector seat.
We've got 30 seconds to get to the next ring. If
Rápido, rápido. Need more juice. Using a Phoenix kit. Shots fired at me. Battling the enemy. Almost there. We are close. I cracked that Scottish shield. Reload. We've got trouble. Fire in the hole.
Warning. Fuel movement in progress.
time's up and we're not in the ring.
Recharging my shields. Back tower's going up, amigos. No trouble here. Over there looks fun.
Tossing jump drive.
Getting shot at. He's got that. I'm down.
Like, that was me flopping, but like I need the challenges, but like what? I have both of them then combined.
Ring countdown.
Like I just don't understand. I don't understand, you guys. I don't get it.
I went back and
Yay, we're bronze 3,
Surprise.
guys. Guys, we're bronze 3. I don't know if I like this or not. I don't think I do. I wish they had this, but in a different color. I do kind of like this one, though. Oh my god, that one's so cute. So sorry, but that one's so cute. Where is it? Oh, that's so cute too. Okay, we need to pick. I want the year 4 anniversary because it's so cute. So we gotta get rid of one. It's between this one. Oh. Oh, he's okay. Hey. Oh my god, wait, this one's also really cute. For you. Me having no trails, such. For you. Well, yeah. Ugh.
Safety's off, weapons free.
Skips. Sorry, babe. Skips. Not sorry, babe.
This is your champion. Better finish the job.
Let us sit down here.
That's it. Okay, I'm alright with that.
The heat of the flame calls to us all.
I bet there's some good loot over there. Enemy landed near me. Just gotta resist me, can they?
Opening fire. Broke a rival shield. Reloading. I shot at an enemy shield.
Reloading!
I am taking fire.
Damn it, that target here! Another one. Not a good time for my recovery.
Reloading.
Look out! Enemy here! Reloading.
Unveil yourself.
Give my shield a recharge. Attention. First blood. Give my shield a recharge.
First blood.
Eva
I'm
parts
safe to res, I think.
now available.
Reloading. I am taking bleeding out.
Healing. Watch my
You're better?
Got your back. That was the whole squad. No quarter pivot.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Watch my back.
Shields are recharging. Your party's not done.
Thank you.
Shields are recharging.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you.
Got some extra supplies here. You're welcome.
In progress.
Taking a beat to heal.
We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
Nice choice. You got good taste.
Need to compose myself.
Hold on, I need to heal. Aren't you sweet? Thank you.
Taking a beat to heal.
Care package being delivered.
Are you guys
Care
done with the
package on
shop?
way.
Because I'm gonna break
Like
it.
the sound of that?
Taking a beat to heal.
They're done.
What did I do to deserve you? Hop up here. Boosted loader.
I live to serve beauty.
We're a bit scattered. Check your maps.
Throwing jump drive. Extra treasures here. You're welcome. Using jump drive.
Antagonist over there. Opening fire. Reloading.
Confirmed hit on target. Reloading.
I spy an enemy.
I shot at an enemy shield. Reloading.
Reloading.
Opponent over there.
They're shooting at me.
Our enemies have been found.
Taking fire.
Freshening up with a phoenix.
Spotted. Double timing it. Give my shields a recharge.
Welcome to the shop. Eu tenho de tudo. Recharging my shields. Hell of a time to be shopping. My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine. Hold on, I need to heal.
Enemy injured. Reloading. Pico just a
Taking fire. Putting lead down range.
Taking fire.
Oh.
1 sec. Using my Phoenix kit.
Recharging shields. Cover me, I'm using a phoenix kit.
Need lead. Pop in the chimney. Spotted. Double timing it. Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
Healing. Watch my back. Ring countdown. We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
Attention. Using jump drive. Another squad attacking.
I am taking fire.
Shield.
Oscar Mike, I'm spotted.
Recharging my shields.
Healing. Watch my back.
Hold on, I need to heal.
What lies behind this? I'm taking fire. I should
Reloading.
Taking fire. Heads up. Dropping the plane.
Tossing an arc strike. Grenade, move!
Reloading. Throwing a frag.
It's your lucky day. Got you.
Give my shield a recharge.
Shields are recharging.
Grenade.
Shooting at me.
Down. Need a medic.
Target down. Recharging my shields.
Contact. Danger close.
I downed a few enemies. I lost count after 3. Reloading.
Drawing back, your part is not done.
Reloading. Attract an enemy.
Give it on the ship. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Shields are recharging.
I've sharpened my claws with that new upgrade.
Throwing an axe. Target is down.
Recharging my shields.
Put your shield up.
Care package incoming.
Come on, I still need you.
Give my shield a read.
I shot at an enemy shield. Reload.
Give it on the ship.
Reloading. Activating jump drive.
Watch my back.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Reloading. Shield confirmed.
Reloading. Put away an opponent.
Healing. Give it in the chimney.
Jump drive set.
Shield to recharge.
Antagonist. Over there.
Tossing jump drive.
Firing. Broke a rival shield. Reloading.
Frag out.
Keep your eyes peeled. An enemy landed near me.
I downed an enemy. Watch out, my friend. An enemy landed near me.
Cracked an enemy shield.
I removed another foe.
Reloading. Kill confirmed.
You should smile
Just
more.
got the kill leader.
Rings.
On in my mind.
Don't be so surprised.
Healing. Watch my back.
Was on in my mind.
Rings next door. 45. Deploying an evac tower.
Let's go there. I'm at max level. Of course, I only deserve the best. R99 here.
Warning. Ring in progress. Care package being delivered.
Care package incoming.
Enemy there.
Enemy spotted. They are far. Never mind.
Activating jump drive.
Fire. I'm taking fire.
Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Squad attacking. We took a recharging.
Put the light down range. Fine. Double timing it. Throwing thermite. Reloading.
I cracked an enemy shield.
Old family knocking at the door.
Knocked one behind us.
Recharge.
Bleeding out.
1 minute until the ring closes, and everything here is gone
Kill
for.
leader. Someone's going for the gold. I like that. Reloading.
I cracked an enemy shield. 45 seconds until the ring closes. We've got time.
Bottom.
Watch out. Could be snared. Reload. I'm down.
On me, one of them super low. They're batting. Never mind.
Ring ain't far. Half of one.
I'm gonna try and get somewhere safe.
My heart goes up.
They got me. I'm down.
Reloading. Broke a rival shield. I'm taking fire. Broke a rival shield. 10 seconds.
Just batted. GG's.
Consider yourself lucky. There are more creative ways to die. Warning. Ring movement in progress.
That's annoying as fuck. He would just like he just pushed by himself. The amount of times we had to get him up.
Need something? I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
This next match goes out to all me fans back on Salvo.
The pull toward disorder is relentless. I embrace it.
Introducing your champion.
Dinna fash yourself, cause I'm the best. Got you.
Okay, I gotta run an ad, so I'm gonna run an ad real quick.
Hold on, fellas. I never did finish Jump Master training. Let's land this bird right there. Bombs away!
Checking for supplies over here. Don't worry, I'll share.
Looting for fortune, fame, and firearms over there.
Enemy landed near me. They just can't resist me, can they?
Not all of us are inside the ring.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Reloading. Using jump drive.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
I thought I saw someone drop.
Evo harvesters are now available.
New kill leader? Interesting.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Joker here.
10 seconds remain. The ring is covered.
Throwing jump drive.
Back here. Level 2.
Shattered an enemy shield.
Super low, one of them.
Subject down. Getting shot at. Clamp this subject. Reloading. Last one down. That completes the triumvirate.
On your feet, mate.
Thank you.
Check it.
Shields are recharging.
Hold on, I need to heal. I leveled up. Time to refine my skills.
Recharging me shields.
Recharging shields.
Administering medical aid.
Healing up. You'll be right. Optics here. Mid-range. Gotta hop up here. Healing up. You'll be right.
Subject spotted here. Getting shot at. Throwing arc star. Throwing thermite.
Frag out. Throwing an arc star. Reloading.
Participants reduced by 50%.
Fire.
Breath. Leaving a gas trap behind. My mission is clear.
Launching the knuckle cluster. Hurling arc star.
Recharging shields.
Hurling arc star.
New kill leader appointed.
Gotta secure it.
Blasting enemy shield. Reloading. Enemy down.
Knocked one.
Get down. Airstrike. Reloading.
Recharging.
Recharging shields.
Reloading. Subject.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich.
Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
Kill that Joker. Reloading.
Administering medical aid.
Hold on, I need to heal. Target there.
Got some extra supplies here, pups.
Hold on, I need to heal. your eyes peeled, an enemy
Spotted a
landed near
clown
me.
over there. Knuckle cluster out.
Recharging my shields. Another squad attacking. My fractional shield.
Let's look over there. Well, that is
On me, on me, on me.
Landed near me. They just can't resist me, can they?
being shot at. Enemy vehicle here. Launching me knuckle cluster. Reload. Down. Bad income shot though.
Oh no, did that hurt, darling?
Like how he take all my kills, girl. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay, I like the Spitfire. I'm not against the Spitfire this season. I kind of enjoy it. I'm enjoying the Spitfire a lot, actually. I actually like this battle pass too. I think there's more to this battle pass, in my opinion. I don't like the layout of it. Like, I liked the way it was before so I could see everything. I understand that they want to make it look cuter, but I actually prefer the older version. I like it all being laid out in front of me. But I do understand why they would and what the... But I do enjoy, like, I feel like it's more evened out. You've got a lot more of the coins. You've got a lot more packs. I feel like you've got more, you know, it feels a little bit more balanced and less useless. And I do enjoy that these skins aren't shitty. Because usually the free skins are a little, you know, they're kind of ass. Like, super ass. These at least feel like there's been a little bit of care put into them. I also kind of enjoy this. That's pretty good for people who don't... And then over time, they'll be able to buy the legends. No, it's just the marksman weapons. Well, Well, yes. We're so close to. I need to get out of bronze. That's something that we need to do. I honestly do think in this exotic shop, I feel like in the premium plus battle pass, I feel like you should be able to get 50. So then it also guarantees you one of these. I feel like that's not, I feel like that's something that I know they're not going to because it loses them money, but I do believe that that's something that they should do. I feel like that's a given. Or they should allow you to buy the remaining shards and not have to buy more or less. After this game, I'm gonna eat.
What do you
So
get
I'll
for
do like
the
we'll do like a Bo's true crime moment again.
The ring isn't really complex, but it can be a little complicated. Wait, what did I just say?
We have no choice but to win. Introducing your champion.
I honor those who've risen, not those who've fallen.
Dropping in, hang on.
Yes. Keep your eyes peeled. An enemy landed near me.
Nothing up my sleeves.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
I need a weapon.
Recharging my shields.
Something over here. I'll check for it.
First blood. Round one.
Tossing an arc star.
Countdown.
Oh no, it's 8K.
Reloading. Tossing thermite.
Need to recharge my shield.
Reloading.
Leave that place, loba. Over there.
Jump drive in position.
I need a weapon.
Recharging shields.
Five in here.
Evo
Rampage
harvesters are now available. There is a new kill leader.
Ooh, we have a new kill leader. I can't wait to meet them.
Optics here. Close range.
Just what I needed.
This one here.
I'm gonna use my shop below so we can grab shit.
Setting up shop.
Good, we're inside.
Don't mind if I do. Remember who hooked you up? I've got your back.
Score for the kill. Right there.
Lovely idea.
Target's right in front of me.
Activating jump drive.
Firing. Reloading. Okay, that must have just been the last one. Revenging or whatever.
Attention.
leveled up. Time to refine.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me.
Need to recharge my shields.
Bam goes the boozle. Huh.
You got bamboozled. Throwing through my grenade.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Killed an enemy. Bad news. Got one here.
Shooting at me. Another squad attacking.
Last member's down. One squad. They spotted me. Member's down.
Recharging my shields. I wonder what we'll find over there. Recharging shields. That's half the squads down. Now, what did they leave behind? Hold on, I need to heal. I looted our teammate's banner. Throwing jump drive. Healing.
Here I come. Rush to the rescue. After being rescued. Thanks for that.
Now for the right choice.
I bet we'll find something good here.
Aw, you shouldn't have. No, but for the record, you should have. You should always have.
Opening shop. Come see the merchandise.
Phoenix kit here.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Don't mind if I do. Backpack here. Level 2.
P2020 here. P2020 here.
Get ready. There's an enemy close by. Reloading.
Next ring's not very close.
There's a squad here.
Recharging shields.
Faking them out with a decoy.
Reload. Watch out, EMP. Grenade out. Recharging shields. Throwing an arc star.
Look up.
They're shooting at me. Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Recharging my shields.
Sending out my decoy.
1 minute until the ring closes. Still got time to shoot. Reloading.
They spotted me.
Cracked an enemy shield. Target down.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Enemy shield cracked.
I've chosen an upgrade. skill is the best accessory.
I think that was the whole squad. Last guy just kind of dropped. 45 seconds. Ring's a little far.
Hold on, I need to heal.
Medikit. Shield cell here.
Dibs. Patching myself up.
Optics here. Close range.
Play a real game? That's fucking crazy. How about you, like, I don't know, get a life. Stop being old. Invest in some skincare.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
In progress. We're all outside the ring and a wall of death is
I
coming.
don't know. How about that, huh? Huh? Oh. No, keep yourself safe. Don't do that.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
We don't encourage that behavior at all.
Medkit.
Unless you're like a horrible person.
Shield battery here.
Unpopular opinion. Sorry. Ooh.
Gotta pull this squad
Thanks,
together.
beautiful.
Putting up an impact tower.
Let's go then.
You know. Well, yes, but later in life, you know? Not at 30. Mwah. Stay safe, though.
Contact with hostile.
Girl, where?
Hostile right here.
Jump.
Contact with hostile.
Oh, there. Okay.
Hey now. Up, down. Alright, enemy down.
Getting shot at. Look out, grenade.
Tossing the
Placing portal.
Come on, I still need you.
Portal's ready.
Just gotta patch myself up. Hang on.
Jump drive out.
There's one right here.
Down an enemy.
One sec. Healing up.
Hold on, I need to heal.
Hold on, I need a heal, guys. Girl, what the fuck is he still doing in that goddamn storm?
Recharge. One sec. Healing up. Ring's close. One.
Reload. Enemy down. Recharging shields.
Reloading.
I knocked one. There's one left, one left.
By an enemy.
Got one here.
Rezzing.
Enemies here, and they're reviving.
Enemy down.
I see an enemy.
She's phoenixing behind this tree. I can drop and you can res. There's another team.
Watch yourself. There's another squad attacking. Enemy shield broken. Grenade. Only one. I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix kit.
Bruh.
Nice try. GG's.
They didn't even manage to finish the last guy without the team. How stupid is that?
They did finish him, but I'm not gonna say anything. Cause I got that assist elam. Okay. I am getting a snack. Everybody get some food, water. I have leftover sushi. So it's not really leftover. I ordered it like really late at night. So yeah. And I also have like leftover rice from the rice cooker with some crispy seaweed. So like with the little seaweed snacks, like the little squares. So I know you guys can't match my freak. I also get this like, okay, I'm sorry. A lot of like the Asian markets and stuff like that, they have the flavored drinks. Oh my God. The flavoring that they have, I'm sorry, the watermelon, they have watermelon soda. It's so good. It's so good. So you may be asking, what is this freak eating? Well, I'm having leftover rice and sushi with the seaweed snacks, the crispy seaweed snacks, like the seasoned, yeah. So, should we do like a little true crime sesh? Should we clock into some true crime with Miss Bose? We could potentially do that. Um, let me pull up Miss Bose. So, okay, let me find a good one to do. Okay, okay. Bose versus the world. Oh, let's do this. Okay. I found it, you guys. And we're gonna do like a cute little. Okay. Okay. I know we don't have audio, so give me a moment.
And family and testimonies. People just have weird stories. This is a case that genuinely shocked the entire country.
Ugh.
I mean, think about it. How could somebody murder their best friend? And I don't mean like, oh, were they friends? Were they not? Did they know each other for a long time? Like, no, I'm talking 20 years, calling each other besties, driving long distances to like hang out with each other, always calling, chit-chatting. Like,
So let me know if it's
total
too
best
loud or
friends.
too
Okay, now
quiet.
think
I'll
about
turn it up.
your closest friend right now, okay? Now imagine that they get to some kind of point where they've decided that they're going to kill you and then take your child and try to pass it off as their own.
Well, yes.
Heidi and Megan met at a church group when they were very early age. Some reports say around 11 years old. Heidi already kind of had friends in this. She went to a different school than Megan, but when she met Megan, she really liked her and kind of like drew her into the group. Some of the other girls would later go on to say like they didn't get it, like they didn't understand like, yo, why is Megan here again? But Heidi really liked her and she wasn't problematic, but she was always just kind of like there. One thing that's really interesting about this case is that the police came to kind of a different motive, but when you look at all the reports that come from like friends and family and testimonies, people just have weird stories about Megan over the years. So I'm going to give you both. I'm going to give you my take on it, what the police said, and then also what friends and family said. But one of the early things that they said was Megan was kind of a try-hard and she really wanted to fit in. Like you know people like that. You can just tell when somebody wants to just fit in to a group really, really hard and they just do certain things and it's kind of like, ooh, what is that, you know? So Megan ends up meeting Heidi at this church group and she just thinks the world of her. She thinks she's like so cool. And so when they're together, she's like, oh my God, like this person's awesome. But then when Megan and Heidi get into group settings, Megan gets
It's
a little
bedtime for
jealous
this old
of
man.
Heidi
Good
because
night.
everybody
I didn't
loves
see
her.
that
She likes
until
to
6 minutes
dance.
after.
She's confident. She just had like a lot of spirit. And so
Good
when
night,
it's
Grandpa.
just them together, Megan's like, oh my God, oh wow. But then when they're in a group setting, she just realizes how bright Heidi shines. And I think this, one, makes her cling on to her a little bit more. But then two, makes her extremely jealous. But the jealousy gets contained because they're very quickly labeled as best friends. So Megan probably thinks like, oh, okay, yeah, everyone likes you and it makes me feel bad about myself, but you're my best friend. So now you're an extension of me. So the jealousy is kind of quelled, but people still felt it and would talk about it later. Something was weird about Megan and Heidi. And it wasn't Heidi. You know those times when you have like a symptom and you're like, man, I should really go to the doctor. And then it goes away. And then it comes back and you're like, man, I should really go to the doctor. But I just saw right side our appointment checkup annual. It's free.
Actually,
ZocDoc.com/booked rated doctor. All she had to do was just hang out with her a little bit, pick up the phone, be supportive, say, hey girl, like a couple of Facebook posts. Document. No reason why you should use my and do for
for any of y'all in the States, we're gonna let her get her bag. You guys are gonna listen to this.
About Megan and Heidi. And it wasn't Heidi. You know those times when you have like a symptom and you're like, man, I should
I'm
really
using
go to
her
the
content
doctor.
to
And then it
entertain
goes
y'all,
away.
so
And
might
then it
as well.
comes back and you're like, man, I should really go to the doctor. And then it goes away and then it comes back. These are the times that you could be using ZocDoc. It's
If
all about
God
the
Watchers
times,
still
you know? I've always
exist, this is
hated
for
making
you.
doctor's appointments. I hate looking for somebody through my provider. I hate reading reviews for doctors. I hate calling up there. I just hate it. I hate all of it, okay? And I feel like a lot of you get me. You probably do too. ZocDoc makes it so easy. Everything that you need is all right within the app. Looking for doctors that are in network, trying to figure out how much it's going to cost out of pocket, you know, looking at all the reviews. It's all right there. And I cannot tell you guys how easy it is to score 48 hours, 72-hour appointments, sometimes, depending on the city you live in, even same day. So whether you're overdue for a checkup, you've got some kind of weird symptom that's bugging you, or, you know, you just need to go do your annuals, ZocDoc will make it so easy. And on top of that, It's free. And I mean, because it's free, there's almost no reason why you should use my code, but you should. It's ZocDoc.com/sinister. That will take you straight to a website to download the app, and you can get your appointment booked in minutes. So just go to ZocDoc.com/sinister and you can find a top-rated doctor today. Over the next couple of years, Megan played the role of a good friend. All she had to do was just hang out with her a little bit, pick up the phone, be supportive, say, hey girl, like a couple of Facebook posts, and just kind of like lay low. And that's how it was. I mean, truly, even though people noticed a lot of weird behaviors coming from Megan towards Heidi, for the most part, she seemed fairly normal and was able to keep her cool for like 10 years, right? So much so that Heidi just, thought she was the greatest. And when she had her first child with her husband in 2014, it was a boy named Silas, Megan was actually in the delivery room, which is like, this is serious. Like my best friend of 20 years, I don't want to be in the delivery room. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to talk to you, Like they were close. You guys gotta let me know in the comments if I'm weird for this one. Like, would you want your best friend in the delivery room with you? Like, is this a sweet moment, or are you like, okay, I don't have the right intimacy levels for this? Now, we talked a little bit about their early life, but something else about Heidi, with this whole case, when Heidi went missing, there was so much press that really framed Heidi as this all-American mom that's gone missing, like almost the way they framed Sherry Papini, like very just all-American Christian mom goes missing, what could happen? Like that's just the way the media hypes it up sometimes. Heidi and Shane were cool, okay? When I was diving into this, one thing that I really liked about Heidi and Shane is that they seemed like somebody that you might work at a restaurant that's just always a really good time. Like they like to drink, but they're not gonna overdo it. They might have a few party favors here and there. Like they'll stay out late till 2 a.m., but then they're going home, Like they're not the all-American picture-perfect Christian family that the media tried to spin it up as, but they are cool. They're just chill people, okay? I just really want to point that out because what they really are is actually even better than the media tried to portray it to make it a bigger story. They were that fun, edgy couple that was gonna make it. And Shane's a good guy, provides for the family, takes care of stuff. Everything is just so good with them. So much so that they decide that they're going to have another child when Heidi gets pregnant again in 2019. And this is great, totally fine, right? Well, for some reason, when Heidi told Megan, she got pretty upset. Like I said, there's different perceptions of what happened between the close friends and family of Heidi and also the police. But close friends and family said that Megan just had, she wasn't happy for Heidi this time. The suspicion was that maybe Megan thought oh, I've already lost a lot of your attention once you've had this baby. What's going to happen when you have two? But her response was just not pleasant. So that dies down a bit until just a few weeks later. It's 2 weeks maybe. Megan goes back to Heidi and she's like, hey, guess what? I'm also pregnant. And Heidi gives the appropriate response and it's oh my God, this is amazing. Congratulations. Heidi doesn't question it because Megan has this kind of on again, off again boyfriend named Christopher Green. And so if Megan's pregnant, it's Chris's baby, right? Heidi's this is amazing. We're in our 30s. I'm about to have a baby the same time as my best friend. Heidi's done this before. She's already had her first child, Silas. And so this is a really big moment for two people that have known each other for 20 years. It's a huge bonding moment. This is something that, okay, do I want my best friend in the delivery room? No, but I'll go through pregnancy together with you. That sounds so fun. This is something that girls are about, and it's happening. It's happening. And it's just a really, really happy time. Or so Heidi thinks. Because on the other end, things are not going so well with Megan. On one hand, she told Chris that she was pregnant. And his response was much like Megan's when Heidi said she was pregnant. He was like, oh, really? They had been broken up for a while and they were still living together, but in opposite wings of the house. So they barely saw each other. Chris was not particularly enthralled about the news, but he did plan to stay with Megan and have the baby. Megan was also providing for herself, as many of us are, but things got a little rocky to the point that she stole $5,000 allegedly from a cash register, and she got caught by her employer. Now, he actually went to press charges. There was a whole court case and everything, but they could not prove without a reasonable doubt that she had actually stolen the money. So, Chris came, bailed her out for $1,000. It went to trial and it got dismissed. But what I just find interesting about this is like, it says a lot about Megan's character, right? She has the capacity to steal. She has a capacity to steal from her employer. And it's not just $100. It's not $500. She said, give me the money. I'm taking all 5 G's. I don't even know how they would have put $5,000 in the register, but supposedly they did. And she took it and she went to court. If anything, though, this action of stealing $5,000 from the register, because it happened the same year as the murder, it kind of just signals to me that Megan is starting to do really desperate things for what she perceives to be her survival. You don't need $5,000 for survival. That's like $100 or $500. Now, during this time, Miss Megan is also going to all of Heidi's doctor appointments with her for the baby. I just got to do another community check. If you can, if you already left a comment, edit it, or if you haven't yet, please answer both the questions. How many doctor's appointments do you feel like it's fairly normal for your best friend to come with you on through pregnancy? Like, let's just say you have 15 doctor's appointments through your entire pregnancy. Like, how many would you want like your like best friend to actually come with you on? I would say maybe a couple, maybe like, 2 or 3. Megan was up at almost every appointment. And it wasn't just like, Heidi, let me drive you so you can kick your feet up. It was like, I want to be there. I want to be there. Also, I just want to mention there's actually a Lifetime movie about this case, and it stars Emily Osment. And Emily Osment plays Megan Firamuska, and the whole time she's just losing her mind. Like, they're trying to show that like something is clearly wrong with Megan, and there's just so many scenes in the movie where Emily's just like absolutely like losing her mind. It's not a good movie. It's a Lifetime movie, but it was just interesting that is how she perceived Megan's character, and I think it was pretty spot on. So Megan is obsessed with Heidi. She's obsessed with Heidi, and she's like, let me go to every appointment. Let me know how the baby's doing. Let me da-da-da-da. Like, she was just very, very invested in this. And then, of course, she wanted to be in the delivery room for this child as well. We did it before in 2014 with Silas. Like, everything was totally fine. Megan's a friend. She's a friend of the family. Bestie. Everything's cool. But also, I just want to remind you that Megan was also pregnant at the time. So, Heidi's not going to Megan's doctor's appointments, but Megan's going to all of Heidi's. Also, she's having her own baby, but they're not talking about it that much. Summer's almost over and the sun is no longer beating down on you, but you might still be stinky. But don't worry.
Not that you might still be stinky, please.
From your foot to your face. Lumi works with 72 hours of coverage for your entire body. It's a deodorant. Now, it is still August. It's still hot for a little bit. And look, no matter how hot it gets, Lumi is going to take care of you. I know y'all be sweating from your feet. Lumi is baking soda free, paraben free, and it was created by an OBGYN. So we're not here to just cover up a scent with another scent, right? Like, we're here for a product that actually works and protects you for hours and hours on end. Now, of course, there's not only a discount, but also Lumi has a starter pack where you can actually get a little bit of an additional discount too. The starter pack has a cream tube deodorant, a regular good old solid stick deodorant, and then you get to choose 2 products of your choice. And here's the best part. The starter pack is already 15% off. With my code, you're also going to get an additional 15% off. So why not at least give it a try, right? We all need a little deodorant. So go to lumideodorant.com and use my code SINISTER for 15% off.
Chat, I know y'all stink. Y'all could use this.
LUMEDEODORANT, and then use the code SINISTER at checkout. Now, fast forward to December 2019. This is a huge month for Heidi and Megan, because they're both supposed to give birth. That's right. Megan got pregnant the same time as Heidi, and they're going to have their babies the same months. But actually, this is just so wild. They actually have the same delivery day. It's like, it's crazy. It's so perfect. Like, they're really true best friends that are going to do everything together. Now, of course, due dates are just an estimation, and Heidi ends up going into labor first. And Megan was like, I got to be there. So she drove all the way up from Austin to Houston to be in the delivery room again. Now, Austin to Houston is about a 2.5-hour drive. But reminder, Megan is 37 weeks pregnant. She should not be driving herself, traveling that far. Her due date is supposed to be this week. It just, like, doesn't make any sense. Maybe she's like, oh, I'll be in a hospital anyways. Who cares? Well, she made the drive. And she's in the delivery room, and people notice, like, some kind of, like, weird stuff. Like, she was very, very pregnant at this point. But while she was in the hospital, she was holding a pillow in front of her belly the entire time. And people just thought it was so odd. Like, when she was sitting, when she was standing, just always had this pillow. Well, the moment that we're all here for happens, and Heidi gives birth to a beautiful baby girl named Margot. As soon as Margot is born, Heidi holds her, Shane holds her, Heidi's grandpa holds her. But while Heidi's grandpa is holding Margot, Megan starts demanding the baby. Like, she's like, let me hold her. Let me hold her. Let me hold her. And Shane is like, what the like, I know you guys are besties, but, like, that's weird. This is not your baby. This is their grandchild. Like, this is a moment for them. Don't ruin it for them. And also, don't be weird. And Megan's like, let me hold the baby. Let me hold the baby. It was just very strange. And when she finally got a hold of Margot, the energy was just very possessive. When this went to trial, people reported that the energy in the room that Megan was giving off was just not normal. And people couldn't really put a finger on it, but something was just off. One of Heidi's friends, a lady named Vicky Shreves, actually said that when Heidi had her baby, Megan was quiet. She was somber. They didn't understand why she would be somber or possessive, or it just didn't make sense. But regardless, it was a long day. So afterwards, Shane, Heidi's husband, gives Megan the key to their house so that she can go kick her feet up and relax and get ready for her own drive back. She actually ended up staying a few days, but when she left, she forgot to give Shane the key back, and he just never got it. But he probably didn't think to follow up on it too much, because it was around December 8th or 9th that Heidi ended up telling Shane that Megan also had her baby, and, you know, she had her hands full. Maybe she can't give you the key back, but she's got a healthy, happy baby at home. And Shane was like, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Now, over to Megan Firamuska's home. But before we hop into what's going on with her right now, let me just give you a little more context to her relationship with Chris. So they had been dating from 2016 to 2019, and they were breaking up all the time. Now, look, Heidi and Shane, they occasionally would, like, break up too. They were the on and off again couple sometimes too, but there was, like, a happiness to it. There was a good energy to it. Chris very clearly was tired of Megan's shit and ain't want nothing to do with her, you know? But she kept fighting for the relationship. Chris is always trying to get out of this, and finally, March 2019, he gets the courage. He gets the strength. He is ready. And he said, Megan, get the hell up out of my house. I'm done with you. And then Megan said, well, I'm pregnant. So that's why they were living together the entire time, and they weren't really dating. He had tried to kick her out, and she fires back by saying she's pregnant, and he's not going to leave the mother of his child out on the street. And so he decided to let her stay in the house, keep paying for things, and take care of her through the pregnancy. Now, like I said, they weren't together. They were not sexually active, and they were living in separate wings of the house. So he never saw her. He never, like, saw her stomach. And quite honestly, I don't think Christopher cared much. I think that he just didn't want to be a bad father, and he believed Megan. He was about to be a dad, so he was just doing the bare minimum. But they were not connecting. They were not hanging out. This was not a happy relationship. They barely even talk most of the time. But, you know, on December 12th, Megan does something odd. She tells Chris that she's leaving for a couple of days and she's going to the beach in December with her family. That's right, beach in December with her family, the week that she is scheduled to give birth. So Chris doesn't care about Megan, raises an eyebrow, and he's like, okay, see you later. Now, on that same day, December 12th, Shane, Heidi's boyfriend, ends up coming home to like something kind of weird. The door is unlocked, a little bit ajar. Heidi's not inside. The newborn is not inside. He doesn't see her cell phone. He doesn't see any of her stuff. And so Shane is like, okay. Like, why is the door open? Just to give you a little glimpse into Heidi's life at this point, she is a mom. She's super mom. Silas is at school right now. He's a couple years old. And she drops him off in the morning and she picks him up in the evenings. And she always has Margot with her. Margot is a newborn baby and she's always got her right up on her arm. So when Shane sees that Margot is gone too, that's almost a little bit of a relief because this keeps up with the pattern that Heidi has. Like, go do something, take a walk in the neighborhood, go see a friend, go pick up Silas. I mean, she's going to have Margot with her. So he just doesn't think too much of it and assumes that she's just going to pop up at any time. Like, remember, this is not the all-American Christian, like, Sherry Papini style mom goes missing or anything. This is like two chill people that have other friends and they're not like, you know, they're not raising the alarm bells when one of them is not there. They have social lives. They have fun lives. So he just chills for a minute. After a couple hours, they still don't turn up and he starts to like look around and he sees, okay, her keys are gone. Her cell phone is gone, but she doesn't have anything to like take care of Margot, nothing to feed her, not her baby back. The baby back is still there. And so after a few hours had passed, now Shane is starting to get a little freaked out because it's close to when Silas needs to get picked up. He hasn't heard from her at all, and the baby back is here. More time passes, she never picks up Silas. So Shane handles that and starts calling friends, family, calling anybody. Nobody's heard from her. The panic is starting to rise, and this is when he calls the police, gets them involved to file a missing persons. As soon as this goes out, the police urge everybody, Shane, friends and family, like the first couple of hours, the first couple of days are critical. We need to get Heidi's name and information out there as much as possible because they need information. They need tips. And they want to get her face out there so that people that may have seen her and didn't even know that she was missing can maybe call in, give them some kind of lead or something. So the police are really encouraging everyone close to Heidi Broussard to talk about her so that they can just get the word out, get information, and do something because they don't know where to start. Shane starts to go on these like TV interviews. And I want to remind you, Shane is just a guy. He's just a dude, okay? Like that is truly what he is. And when he starts to do these interviews on TV, people think that he's suspicious. They think he's really sketchy. This was also right after everything had happened with Chris Watts, another really, really famous case that had some press behind it. And they compared Shane's mannerisms to Chris Watts, like kind of looking down, kind of swaying, kind of almost like childlike in the way that they present things. And people thought his behavior was suspicious, and they started calling it out on Facebook. One lady commented on the video and said, "The fiance never looked up and was shifting around and then fake cried. He did it." Let me show you the video.
33-year-old Heidi Broussard and her newborn baby girl, Margot Carey, have been missing since Thursday.
She would never disappear. She is an amazing mom. She'll never. We have a 6-year-old son named Silas, beautiful kid.
Oh. I'm
She would
flushing.
never leave him.
Now, look, we know that Shane is just a dude. He's just a guy. But when you put this kind of side by side with like a Chris Watts interview, which had happened pretty close to this, it does look a little suspicious.
There is nothing valuable missing. Her purse and her wallet and everything was up here. Her cell phone is missing. It's been turned off.
So the Facebook true crime sleuths found that and they went absolutely nuts. Now, listen, there's
my
two sides to
God.
this coin. On one hand, the way the media introduced this case was very hard and fast, and they were like, now here's the husband, which in a situation like this, if the wife is missing, you're going to look in the home first, right? So to an extent, I understand why the public was quick to be suspicious of him, but it wasn't him. He's just a guy. Now, on Shane's side, can you imagine? None of you will be able to imagine, but just try for a moment. Imagine you come home and your lovely wife is missing. Your newborn child that she just had is missing. Nobody knows where she is. You haven't seen her for hours. So eventually you call the police for help and they say, okay, we're on it. You're panicking. You're upset. You're worried about your daughter. Police are telling you they're on top of it. But what they need you to do is get out there and start talking to the press. Drum up some interest. Get Heidi's name out there. And you say, okay, I'm going to do that. And then you do that. And then everybody says, hey, I think the worst thing that ever happened to you, I think you did it. So, oh my God, poor Shane. This is probably so disorienting. It's upsetting. It's confusing. He doesn't want to keep putting himself out there in the press because now people are suspicious of him hurting his wife when all he was trying to do is help. But then also the police are saying, like, you need to get her name out there because that's what helps us. Sometimes people know information, or maybe they've seen Heidi just out and about in public, but they don't know that she's missing. So if we don't get her name and face out there, they won't send us the tips. So we have to do this. Now, back at Megan's house, she knows that Heidi is missing because, of course, Shane called everybody. Of course, he's going to call Megan. Have you seen her? Have you heard from her? Anything? Megan was like, no, I haven't. I'm sorry about this, Shane. But what Megan didn't expect was all of the press. It was all over the TV. I mean, Shane was out here on Good Morning America. He was on news networks everywhere saying, please, Lord, bring my wife home. And Megan starts to get a little panicked. She starts to act a little frantically, but not for the same reasons that everyone else who is close to Heidi starts to get frantic. She's doing it for different reasons. One thing Megan did that just kind of stuck out like a sore thumb was she was trying to blend in. Remember I said that she would always try to fit in when she was younger and it just came off as awkward and weird? Well, it's exactly what happened here too, because Megan starts calling mutual friends like, oh my God, I'm so concerned about what all is going on with Heidi. But the things she's saying, it's almost like somebody that's like playing being concerned. Something is just always off about
they kind of
her.
ate that.
So friends and family that are talking, they actually told the police, like, you guys should take a look at Megan. She's been acting weird. She's always been acting weird. Well, the big breakthrough comes on December 18th, when one neighbor of Heidi says that she saw something that morning. Heidi lived in an apartment complex, so there were quite a few other units around. And a young lady that lived nearby claims that on the morning that Heidi disappeared, she saw a light-colored four-door car stop perpendicular to the parking spaces. She said she then saw a woman emerge from the two buildings carrying an infant that had a little knit cap on. And then she watched this woman that came out of the building walk over to the car that pulled up, and then they were greeted by another woman that was inside of the car. The affidavit says, the front seat passenger opened the rear passenger side door of the vehicle. The adult female carrying the small infant entered the rear passenger seat. Both doors closed, and then the vehicle drove away. The witness also said that the woman with the baby didn't have time to secure the baby in a child seat before the car drove away. She was just holding her. This is massive information. This is the very last sighting of Heidi. So then they give the witness a lineup of photos. And they're like, are any of these photos the woman that you saw that day picking her up? And this lady points right to a photo of Megan Firmuska and she says, it's her. It's that lady right there. Now, Megan did not tell anybody that she saw her that day. This is new information. Eyes have been on Megan for a minute, but we didn't have a firm motive outside of questionable jealousy, right? So they get a warrant for her internet search history, and it's very strange. For weeks before Heidi even disappeared, Megan had been Googling Heidi Broussard, Heidi Broussard, Heidi Broussard over and over and over again. She Googled it 162 times that she Googled her name in the weeks before her disappearance and after. She also Googled Amber Alert issued Austin, and then also bodies found in Austin, Texas on her computer. Look, guys, this is just where I'm at. The internet search history tells way too much in cases. There's no reason why she should be Googling her name 162 times. That's obsessive. It's obsessive. And look, don't even get me started on the bodies. What you searching for bodies local in your area for? That don't make no sense. With Megan, there was such a shaky motive, but now these pieces that are coming into play that are like, oh my God, like this is looking pretty serious. So now they've got to go get her, but they've got to do it right. So they're looking for the right moment. The police pull up and they wait for Christopher Green to leave the house so that they can go in. But when he leaves, they follow him and they approach him with a flyer. It's a missing flyer for Heidi and for Margot. And they said, hey, do you recognize these people? And Christopher pointed at the flyer and he said, that's the baby at my house. I don't know why, but that quote is just so funny. The level of distancing that he had, like, not like, that looks like my daughter. Like, he said, that's the baby at my house. He also told investigators that he and his on and off again girlfriend had just had a baby, but she had been pretty distant. And just through this conversation, he was able to piece together exactly what was going on. That this was a possible abduction. That this woman and her child, and he knew who Heidi was missing. And that baby was at his house with Megan. And he starts telling officers, he said, look, if this is true, if that is Margot and Margot is at my house and Heidi is missing, then I don't know what Megan is capable of. And you guys need to go get that baby. So now back at Megan's house, they were actually already making their presence known. They had moved in on her with several units and they had approached the door. Now, while they were waiting for the warrant for the house, the officers start walking around the perimeter of the property and they get to Megan's car. And there's this smell coming out of Megan's car. And police know exactly what this smell is. Anybody that's ever smelled a decomposing body knows exactly what it is. A human body decomposing has a very, very, very unique smell. A lot of investigators say that once you smell a dead body, you can recognize that smell anywhere. And that's exactly what they smelled. A cadaver. And it was coming out of Megan's car. I need you to picture Megan being detained, sat on the sidewalk with multiple people walking around this house and a few of them just standing right outside of this vehicle that has a smell coming out of it that smells like a dead body when this woman is missing, and we're all just waiting for the warrant so they can open those doors up. When the warrant came in, they opened up the trunk of Megan's vehicle, and inside of it was a duffel bag with the body of her best friend, Heidi Broussard. Can you just take a moment to take that in? That is insane. We'll get to more details of the murder in the trial, but this woman killed her best friend and put her body in a duffel bag and left it in her car for days. What the f***? We met at church camp. You have to be kidding me. You have to
I'm
be
sorry that we
kidding
met
me.
in church
Now,
camp
Megan's
is
interrogation was just
crazy.
an absolute mess. Her stories didn't line up at all. She claimed that she was at the beach with her cousins in December when Heidi went missing, despite the eyewitness account that saw her pull up in the vehicle. She couldn't get her story straight about what she did at the beach or who she was with. And then when it came to giving birth in that 24 hours while she was on the beach, she couldn't remember what hospital it was at. She couldn't remember the name of the doctor that delivered her baby. None of the nurses, nobody on the team couldn't remember anything. I mean, this crime was planned, but I think that Megan thought everything after the crime was just going to be smooth sailing. She was not a highly manipulative person. She didn't have a story all put together. She didn't create anything to tell Chris. Like, this is all she had for the police and for Chris. I don't know. So she gets booked on December 20th by the Austin Police Department. And Heidi's mother has to come and confirm the body is hers. And she does. That's her daughter. Now, of course, when all of this went down, they also took Megan's newborn daughter. But it was very quickly revealed that this was not Megan's daughter. This is Margot. This is Heidi's daughter. So Heidi's body has been found in the back of Megan's fucking car. Sorry. And she stole her baby and tried to pass it off as her own. Now, of course, this is shocking. This is shocking to you and me. But people that knew Megan and Heidi, oh my God, this was unfathomable. What is happening? They were also shocked that Megan clearly faked her pregnancy. There was no record, no hospital records, no visits or anything of Megan actually ever having any real pregnancy through the entirety of those 9 months. So we got to get this to trial, but it takes a while because this is right around the time of COVID and the courts just didn't really know how to best operate with the number of cases they had. A lot of things were pushed back or delayed, and it took quite a while for us to move forward on this. But when we actually get into the courtroom, Megan Firamuska's attorney, his whole case was just banking on the warrants, right? He was like, well, they weren't supposed to get that warrant here, and this warrant shouldn't have been approved here, and they unauthorized entry into the home. There's a body in there and a child that is missing. I don't think anything's unauthorized at this point. That was all he had, you know. Megan did not have a story together, and what she did was crazy. Now, when the prosecution comes in, they are able to paint a picture of a woman who was jealous, weirdly obsessed with Heidi, and also wanted a child of her own, to the point that she was willing to strangle her best friend with a dog leash, and then in turn, her bare hands put her in a duffel bag.
Okay, we got the new gun.
Now, part of me knows that, you know, she had planned her alibi that she gave to Chris. She picked up Heidi that day, you know, called her, set up the essentially abduction before the murder, all of that. So this was very, very planned. But the dog leash is such a strange weapon of choice. Sometimes it's like, is it an impulsive crime where there was an object nearby and this person just did it?
God.
I think that she planned this the entire time. I think she knew when she walked out that door from she and Chris's house that she was going to come back with a baby by any means necessary. So between those 2 points, the attorney that's arguing the warrants are supposedly useless versus the prosecution that paints a picture from A to Z over the 20 years they knew each other. Now, here's the thing with it. They did need a warrant to search the entirety of the home and to actually find her body. However, when it came to the child potentially being endangered, they had every right to enter the home without a warrant at first. So the judge said, based on the totality of the circumstances and information, I find that the police had reasonable and probable cause to believe that a crime had been committed, specifically the crime of kidnapping. The situation required immediate action because they believed a mom and her newborn baby had been kidnapped and were in danger. So in that moment, when they found Chris at the other location and they moved in on Megan, she was just outside of her home, basically sitting while they asked her questions, and they went in looking for the child while they waited for their warrant to fully clear. So that guy thought that he had a sticking point, but it was just not strong at all. So in February of 2023, Megan actually pled guilty and was sentenced to 55 years in prison for the murder of her best friend and the abduction of her daughter. Now, I mentioned I would put what the police thought, what I thought, whatever, at the end of the episode. The police came to the conclusion that Megan Firamuska really wanted to keep her boyfriend, Christopher Green, and she felt like a baby was the best way to do that. But they were no longer having any type of sexual relationship, so she felt like she just had to find a baby. That's the conclusion that they came to that made the most sense to them. But people that were friends of Megan and Heidi, when they started talking, I mean, everybody's conversation was about how she was obsessed with her, how she was like jealous of her, and just wanted to be as close to her as possible. I think that this is true. I
Gooner,
do. I
please.
think that
Bonkers. These are
there's
some
certain
fun
type
names.
of there's certain type of people and certain personality types where their thinking
Oh my
is
God.
just so fucked up. Like, I can't even rationalize it. Personally, I think that Megan is somebody that has just some like really, really strange, disorganized thoughts that come up to strange conclusions. Like, if you and I were trying to work through, I really like my boyfriend, I don't want him to leave. Well, we would sit back and be like, okay, well, let's think about this. Like, should he leave? Should I leave? Is this healthy? Is this good? Well, okay, I like him. Well, let me make effort. I will do that. Megan's brain went, gotta have a baby, gotta force him to stay, and gotta do it by any means necessary. Like, there's just this level of thinking I just can't even begin to understand. I can't even begin to climb into. And if I do, I fear I'll never get out. So I don't want to go too deep into that. But yeah, that was her thought process. And it's just very, very strange. I also personally do think jealousy was a huge factor because she couldn't be her. Like, she really, really liked Heidi and wanted to essentially be her. But there's some really creepy logic she had of, well, I can't be you, but I can take your place and raise your child that looks like you. That's the closest I'll ever be to being you, is to remove you from the picture and take what is most precious to you and claim it as my own. I think that's what she was doing. I think that it made sense in her head for some reason. Well, my question is, we see obsession all the time on this channel. We see it all the time in our daily lives. But how obsessed do you have to be with somebody to kill them? After Megan's arrest, the unwarranted suspicion around Shane's involvement with Heidi's disappearance began to die down. Heidi Broussard was laid to rest in her hometown of Lake Charles, Louisiana on December 28, 2019.
Damn. That's kind of fucking scary. That's like someone's bestie and who kill. Oh, that's scary. That's so scary. That is so fucking scary. I don't like that. I do not like that. That's fucking scary. Ugh. Well, gun run. I do like this game mode, so challenges, are we getting any closer? A little bit, but not much. We need a marksman gun. Then in about an hour, I think I'll clock off. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, you know. It's like, okay, I do got to run an ad though, so I'm going to run an ad.
Time to dig up some gold.
You and me, friend. Using grapple.
Activate jump drive.
Hostile right here.
Recharging my shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Do not fail in this hunt. Contact with target.
was so low.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Recharging my shields. Jump drive in position.
Grappling. Marking our surroundings.
Attention. Your squad has half the points needed to win.
Making contact with enemy.
They're halfway to the finish line, and I'm done playing footsie.
Giving my shields a recharge. Contact with hostile.
Recharging shields.
Halfway to an open tonight, fighters. Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shields. They thought they could stop me. How cute. Jump drive activated. Activating jump drive.
Oh my god.
Eagle squad is approaching.
Activating
victory.
jump drive. They think they're winning. Somebody owes me a penalty. Activating jump drive.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
I flopped, and we got no marksman weapons. Well, yes. You're the only person who fucked me up with this one. He gonna eat me up. He gonna eat me up. What's the, okay, let's see what the game mode is. Team deathmatch. Actually, I think that's pretty good for the challenges. We just need to use marksman weapons. Yeah, marksman weapons. Easy. We just have to get kills with that one weapon. It's either an R30, whatever it's called, a 30-30, or oh, I gotta play some music. I didn't realize we were.
I don't settle.
Your maw's about to get a little unladylike.
Oh, that's cute.
Recharging my shields. Using jump drive. Recharging my shields.
Sponsored by Chevrex.
Cool.
Tossing jump drive. Halfway to a win. Do this all night.
Gives a sick. Recharging my shield. Enemy that away.
Jump drive in position.
Attention. Delivering care package. Sponsored by Chevrex.
How did? Okay, I was behind the thing, was I not? Oh, that's so weird. I can't see him, but he could see my full face. That was a little weird. Maybe I did see him. I'm maybe just being stupid. Okay, I do actually need that gun back though. Oh my god. Oh, the way he got that one hit. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that makes me angry. No. Can I get up there? Oh, I can't.
Recharging my shield. Shields recharging.
Oh.
From victory. No worries, warriors. Wind's almost ours. Shields recharging.
Oh, let me skip this. Sorry. Not sorry. Fuck her. T.
Jump drive in position.
Recharging my shields.
Throwing an arc star.
I can't see. Oh. Well, yes.
You are the Apex champions.
How much we got on the challenges? Okay.
came here for revenge, but I'll stay for the treasure.
Two is better than one.
Tossing an arc star.
Attention. Delivering care.
Oh. The way I fell.
Need to recharge my shields.
Hate me too.
Activating jump drive.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored by Chevrex.
Need to recharge my shields.
Gateway set.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate how perfect the whistling sounds. It's ugh. You know what I mean? It just sounds too like I want to hear the I don't know.
Delivering care package. Sponsored by Chevrex. Here's the gate for any questions.
Recharging my shields. Grenade.
Oh.
Frag out.
Oh. Why am I flopping?
Attention. Delivering care package. Sponsored by Chevrex.
Need to recharge my shields.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored by Chevrex.
What? Open the door before me. No, what a freak. What a freak. Dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-bum, ba-ba-dum.
They can't keep me down. Frag out!
Activating our nexus.
Oh. Oh. No. My Kraber.
Using avoid nexus.
No, my Kraber. Oh. That's not. Oh, that's not.
Shop's open for business.
Hmm.
Here I am again. Back to cause trouble.
Why can't I grab it? That's so stupid. Oh my god, Mr. and Mrs. Juice. That's actually really cute. No, I try anymore. Try anymore. When I stay person in the wrong way. Please tell me I'm wrong. 'Cause it's on again, off again. Love you like oxygen. I don't know what to say or do. On again, off again. Love you like oxygen. I don't. I would let him hit. I would also let him hit. That I've been told. I would also let him hit. Please tell me I'm wrong. 'Cause it's on again, off again. Love you like oxygen. I don't know what to say or do. On again, off again. Love you like oxygen.
Break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Target spotted.
Control.
my shields.
Zone A has been neutralized. Zone B has been captured. Zone A has been captured.
Recharging my shields.
Charging up my shields. Grenade out! I got some bad guys here.
Oh, I forgot I didn't unmute. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
Got it up. Got my eyes this way. Must go faster.
Recharging shields.
We got the zone. All Father blesses us. Charging up my shields. Charging up my shields.
Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields.
Zone C neutralized.
Their zone's neutralized. Another notch in our belt.
A capture point has been added to Zone C.
Oh. I'm just trying to do my challenge. Please, I beg. I just want to do my challenge.
Activating jump drive. Neutralize our zone.
It was a zone. Ready, set, go.
Oh. How can she see over her hand?
Jump drive set.
Rápido, rápido.
Halfway to a win. I can do this all night.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored by Chevrex.
I ran away from. It's go time.
Attention. The ratings leader has been eliminated.
Throwing out the star.
Recharging shields.
he kind of ate me up.
Jump drive in position.
Zone B has been captured.
We took their zone. Admit it. Feels
Marking our surroundings. Charging on my shields. Bad guys, let's do it. Ready, set, go. Charging on my shields.
We've picked up the lead. Sometimes you need a woman's touch.
Throwing jump pad. There goes a zone. More fast. Oh, that's gonna kick.
Throwing jump drive.
The unscoped have neutralized the zone.
Tossing thermite.
Charging on my shields. Enemies right here.
That zone is up.
Rápido, rápido.
Recharging shields.
Oh, she kind of ate that. How did she see where I was? That was weird. That was a little weird. She was following me and you couldn't see me.
Charging on my shields.
I'll look back at that after stream because that was weird. That was very strange.
Faster, faster, faster.
Oh, kind of ate that. She ate that Kraber shot up.
Taking the moment to recharge my shields. They neutralize the zone. No need to
Jump drive out.
Oh.
They took a zone. Don't they know who they're dealing with?
charging on my shields.
Tossing thermite.
You are the Apex champions.
Okay. What's going on here? Okay, okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We need 6 more kills. I think we can do that. Oh, we got gun run again? Okay.
underestimate me and pay the price.
Oh, shit.
Faster, faster, faster.
Recharging my shields.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm flopping. I'm flopping, you guys. I'm flopping. I'm flopping. The hemlock is no longer a gun for me. For some reason, during BR, I do okay with it, but outside of it, it's not the one for me. Oh my god, thank god.
Their squad has reached half the points necessary for victory.
Must go faster.
Fox 3, sending the payload.
Girl, these motherfuckers on these walls, I swear to god.
Recharging shield.
Using jump. Recharging my shields.
Oh my god, I just don't understand.
It's go time. Halfway to winning. I'll see.
Recharging shields. Jump right now.
Squad is losing.
Oh my god.
Hitting the eject button. I need help. Charging up my shields.
Oh, that's annoying.
Eliminate the enemy.
I don't know why I don't know why I was ADSing.
Fox 3, launching missiles.
Can I eat that up? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna clock off and I might be on like a little bit later. I'm just not really feeling it at the moment, to be quite honest. So yeah, because also gun run. Don't like it on that map. I like it on like the, I don't know. Not enough, but I still stay. I absolutely hate this gun skin. I hate the gun skin. His skin actually looks really cool. Like, this is pretty sick. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna call that a day. I might go live like tomorrow, pretty much. Not in like 24 hours, but like 20 hours. Or like 16 hours. Depending on if I go out or not. I'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye.